Good afternoon, students. We were looking at the adverbs, prepositions, then conjunctions. So I had looked at the adverbs. So today we are going to continue with the prepositions. So the advanced class, we will go straight away to the work.
We had looked at the adverbs, remember? So today we are going to look at the preposition of position. Don't forget that they are just the same. Most of these things apply in most of the languages, but the only difference I told you is that every language has its own rules. But when we talk of the preposition of position, they are in all languages actually. For instance, the following nouns and adverbs, when followed by the possessive ya, they become prepositions and are descriptive of position. For example, we have juya. In Kiswahili, we have juya. Juya in Kiswahili just means on, over, on top of, above, up on, and upstairs. I'm saying juya can mean either of this, or can mean all of this. Juya can mean on, juya can mean over, juya can mean on top of, juya can mean above, juya can mean upon, juya can mean upstairs. For example, a sentence like mwalimu ameweka kitabu juu ya meza. The teacher has put a book on top of the table or a table. Then we have another sentence like paka imekaa juu ya kitanda. The cat is sitting on the bed. Just like I told you, paka is a cat, and cats normally love nice places. Then we have another preposition of position like chini ya. Chini ya means below, underneath, beneath, under, and downstairs. For example, we have mwanafunzi amekaa chini ya mti. Mwanafunzi amekaa chini ya mti. This simply means the student is sitting under a tree or under the tree. Then we have kalamu imeanguka chini ya kabati. The pen has fallen under the cupboard. We have another preposition of position like the mbele ya. Mbele ya simply means before. That's for a place. It can mean in front of, it can mean forward, of, and it can also mean beyond. For example, we have mgeni amesimama mbele ya nyumba. That means the visitor is standing in front of the house. We have another example of a sentence. Alipanda mti mbele ya nyumba. Alipanda mti mbele ya nyumba. He or she planted a tree in front of the house. Remember, panda can also mean to climb. So this sentence can also mean she or he climbed a tree which was in front of the house. And remember, in Kiswahili can mean he or she. Then we have another preposition of position, that is nyuma ya. Nyuma ya can mean after, that's for a place. It can mean behind. It can mean at the back of. It also means in the rear of. For example, we have mwizi amejificha nyuma ya ukuta. The thief has hidden himself behind the wall. Then we also have nguo imeanikwa nyuma ya nyumba. The cloth is hanged behind the house. The cloth is hanged behind the house. We also have another preposition of position. Ndani ya. Ndani ya is just inside of. It can also mean within. It also means in. For instance, we have a sentence like vikombe viko ndani ya kabati. Cups are in the cupboard. Then we have another sentence like mwalimu ameingia ndani ya nyumba. The teacher has entered in the house. We have another preposition of position. Nje ya, that's outside of. It also means without, the sense of outside, on the surface of. For example, we have mgeni amekaa nje ya nyumba. This is to mean outside of the house. The visitor is sitting outside, not inside the house, but outside the house. We also have another sentence like kando ya. By the way, these sentences are used. I will construct more sentences. Actually, it's just that this coronavirus has done us bad, but you've always contributed a lot to my work or to my lessons in class. So I'm sure we would have gone through really a lot, but there are other sentences of different, remember I told you this prepositions of place, of position, can have more than one meaning. So we would have had time to construct sentences in different meanings, which I'm going to do, but I'm sure if we were together, we would have had more sentences, examples. But of course, I'll find time and add you more examples of the different meanings in the other language. But for now, because of time and the fact that I'm alone, I have been able to do what I can. So I have constructed some sentences, maybe just using one example of one meaning from the other language. But that is not the problem. The important thing is that you try to understand. At this point, just understand the meanings and the usage of these prepositions of place. Then as we read more stories and as we speak the language, we are going to understand the meanings even more. For now, just get the meaning of the preposition of place, of position. We have kando ya. It means by the side of. It can also mean besides. It can also mean alongside. It can also mean at the edge of. It can also mean on one side of. For instance, we have mkulima alilima kando ya mti. The farmer dug besides a tree. Beside a tree. Watoto wanachezea kando ya barabara. The children are playing by the side of the road or by the roadside. Then we have another preposition of position, that is katikati ya. Katikati ya just means among. It also means in the midst. For instance, we have a sentence like watoto walikuwa katikati ya watu wazima, that the children were among the grown-ups, or they were in the midst of the grown-ups. Maybe when they called the grown-ups, the children also appeared. Then we have another sentence, another preposition of position. We have katia. Don't forget katia and katikatia. The difference is very thin. For instance, we have katia just means between. It also means in the center. It can also mean, of course, in the middle of. For instance, we have mzee amesimama katikati ya barabara. The old man is standing in the road, or in the middle of the road actually. Remember, mzee has more than one meaning. Mzee can mean is old and is not necessarily the old man. Mzee can also mean mzee can mean an old woman, just something old is ze. So the old man is standing in the middle of the road. So in the middle, the old man is standing in the middle of the road. Of the road. So the old man is standing in the middle of the road. Then we have another preposition of position, that is ngambo ya. Ngambo ya is on the other side of. It can also mean beyond. It also means the far side of. For instance, we have a sentence like anaishi ngambo. Anaishi, remember, can mean he or she. Anaishi ngambo, he lives ngambo. Ngambo is just on the other side. So ngambo can be maybe abroad. It can mean the other side of the river, or the other side of, it can be a river, it can be a mountain, but it just means the other side. He or she lives the other side. Even it can be a road, but usually it's something big dividing, usually the other side of something. Then I had written for you here NB note. Kati and katikati are used interchangeably since their meaning are practically the same. So mark that their meaning are practically the same, but remember from the usage, you saw there was some little difference. There is some difference, a little difference, but the meaning would mean the same. Then we have pale, there, that is for position. Anaishi pale, for position, there. Then we have kule, there, direction. Nenda kule, like somebody can say go there. There, just direction, is directing to go there. Then mule, I told you mu usually is used inside. Ameka mule, he's seated in there, inside. Usually when they use mu, it has implication of inside. Then we shall go straight to the conjunction as we summarize the three I had told you about.